Welcome and thank you for clicking on this video. I know you have millions of videos to your disposal and you decide to click on this minuscule one. I am on my grind to 2000 Blitz. I am working on it right now. Ignore this free loss streak. I totally didn't try and just record a video and get in my own head. I'm going to start afresh. I had a sip of water and we get the white pieces. We are on a winning streak now. Let's go with the Queen's Gambit. In we go. He brings out not Martial Defense. I don't play this line, but okay, we've transposed into Queen's Gambit declined. Martial Defense, I actually usually take and then play Knight f3, and it's +1 for white, but it's okay. We will take this plus 0.4 or whatever this is. Knight e2 is a line I like to play. Bishop out doesn't really concern me. Here, maybe, and expanding the center could be an idea. He moves the queen out there. I don't really see the plan behind that. Let's push here. And then maybe, not bishop back yet. We can go for something like this because now his queen is actually in that square. Oh, wait, no, now we can't because his bishop's there. Although, if we do this, we can take the bishop. So let's move this back now and then go here. This pawn is obviously a weakness. We got to consider that. Okay, let's go here now. If he goes here, I might just take. Or I can take. Yeah, I'll take that. He is going to go for that weakness, but we are planning to go queen d3 and raise some issues here. Let's see how this goes. Okay, completely ignores it. I'm going to go here now. But then he just moves the bishop. So, you know what? I'll go here. Takes. But then he can move his knight back. Okay. So here, bishop here. You know what? I don't mind it, though. Bishop here takes. And then we can maybe expand in the center. We've kind of got the setup for it. He's played b5, which seems kind of weakening. His knight on b8 looks pretty bad as well. I don't mind this position for white. Maybe bring my rook to d1 from a1 first before I start playing e4. But e4 is definitely an idea in this position, especially when he's not fully set up for it yet. And his queen on d7 looks really misplaced. Okay, he does go for this line. Or do I go rook e1? Go rook e1. It's always the one that doesn't come to my head first that's usually the right one. It might just be the rook on f file that I should be moving, but okay, that feels like a kind of wasted move. Although he does get this square once I push. Does that concern me? No, I'll just drop my queen back. Takes, we get the center. Now he has to defend his knight, which is good. And we can actually push here, which looks really nice. And locking up that center. If he goes for c5, we can just take. We can start thinking about kicking the knight back and just winning this pawn. Could have done that there, maybe. Yeah. Okay, he moves his queen there, which feels pretty bad. I'll do this now. But then he has the check. Then I move up. No, maybe not necessary yet. Maybe I go for this line, actually. That looks better for me. Threatening to win a pawn. He's probably going to take. I'll take the rook. Always seems pretty nice to get a rook on the e-file. Recently watched Dr. Lupo's Cheating again, where he's talking about the diagonals and stuff. And Yeah, really took that to heart. Now I'm threatening this pawn. Pushing here does not really work. Well, it could work, actually. Okay, now he's pushed the pawn, which is not really a threat in my eyes. I'm going to go attack that pawn. If he takes, I'll take the rook, and my position looks absolutely magnificent. I've locked up the center. I'm going for an attack. Two of his pieces are still sleeping in the corner. It's almost like the alien gambit where you've just locked up half the board, and yeah, that's why it's still playable. Except in the alien gambit, you're actually okay. I'll take here. I can play something like this, and he's fully cooked. Yeah, he's fully cooked. His rook is hanging, is it not? Maybe something like this. And I'm threatening this and attacking this pawn. I'm threatening so much. This is a nothing burger. Um, okay, he goes there. That's fair. I'll bring my bishop back here to threaten this. Okay, now I can mate here. I can take, right? And then take, and then that's mate. Very nice game. I've definitely redeemed myself for my 3 losses in my other recording. Those losses were very tragic. This was actually quite a nice win. I mean, it was against someone significantly lower rated than me, and the accuracy wasn't too high. They did play very dubiously. As you can see, look, dropped from 0.6 to 0.1, but we'll take it. Always come into the opening with an open heart. This B5 idea was terrible. Wait, what? Oh my god, am I stupid? I am stupid. The most basic tactic known to man, and I absolutely fumbled it, but oh my god, why is there so much? He's giving me so much. This doesn't. His knight is really in a bad place. Everything's in a bad place here. But okay, we do manage to win. Opponent played pretty tragically, I'm not going to lie, and I missed some tactics, so I can't really be happy with that game as well. We get the white pieces once again. He's going for the Horwitz, probably going to transpose into a Queen's Gambit declined once again. Indeed, unless Nimzo, never mind. Okay, we go for this line once again. Hopefully I'm not boring you with this sort of positional line. Or in the last one, there was some tactics and I just completely bonked it. Maybe it's because I'm playing this 50,000 times. Okay, he goes for this. Let's just bring our bishop out, stop his bishop from developing to f5. He goes to e3. Sorry, e6. I tend to like that, actually. Let's go for this again. Knight e2. Castle. And let's see what we can do here. Maybe we go for this minor attack on the other side. Minor attack. Is that how you say it? Whatever. That sounds a bit wrong, but anyway. Let's play a4. Bring our bishop back. Okay, he goes for this line. To be honest, doesn't seem too bad, even if he takes. So I could start focusing on pushing, although that weakens this diagonal. I don't want to do that. I've had some problems there in the past. So what do I go for here? Maybe just bishop back. He obviously cannot take, because then I just go rook b1 and it looks really nice for me. So I don't know what this is threatening, to be honest. Can bring our queen in here, maybe. Yeah, for now, we'll take it. And we'll see what happens here. I really want him to take on b2, but let's not play hope chess. Would that trap his queen? It probably would. Let's go rook. Ooh. Oh, wait. What am I doing? He's threatening that. What do I want to play here? This looks stupid. This looks okay. Do I want to trade a pair of bishops? Not necessarily, eh? Yeah, I'll do this. I want to tie this knight down because I'm always just threatening this. Gotta maybe speed up a bit. I'm trying to think, should I put my rook on the c-file and start maneuvering in that way, or should I focus on a kingside attack? Okay, he checks anyway, which, wow, that was very productive. Let's go here. Okay. He seems to be stumped. Hope chess works. Next game. Oops. 4 mistakes. That was a terrible game. Let's. Oh god. Okay, this is exactly what I was fearing. King's Indian is one of my worst openings. I don't know how to play it against d4. So if you ever see me in the rating pool, play this against me, and you're almost guaranteed a win. But let's see if we can maybe play solid here. I just really don't know the opening, and it's such a theory dense opening, and just completely destroyable. So anyway, I'll go for this, and then maybe just bishop to b7. He's brought his queen out there, which doesn't seem to do much. There we go, we get a nice diagonal with that bishop. Bring our bishop into the c-file, and line with the queen looks quite nice. He goes for that. Do I mind it? A little. Feels a bit stupid. Again, I don't really mind him taking, because then I can snap take here and be kind of fine, right? Push, takes. My queen's kind of in the wrong. Okay, let's just go here. Although, in line the bishop, it's kind of annoying. Can't think of anything else though, so let's do it. Maybe we can just get some pawn here. Sorry, bishop here. Maneuvers going. Yeah, let's go for it. He can't push, which is good. We're starting to get a good hold of the center. Okay, fair enough, yeah. Push, takes. I don't mind it now, eh? Push. Eh. What about something like this? Nothing. I don't know. I don't like what I'm doing here, to be honest. This is one of those positions which is just really hard to maneuver, and I'm probably failing. You see, knight there does nothing, and... Okay, what if I go for something like this? So you're gonna take... Okay. Interesting position right here. Do we push? Or do we bring our knight? No, bringing our knight does nothing here. Okay, what do we do here? What do we do? We probably have to push here. This is one of those games you just can't play in Blitz, man. Okay. What I want to do is dominate the d-file. So I want to probably bring a rook to d3. Do I mind him taking? Is that a bit risky? No, because then it frees up this square for the knight, and I kind of like it, right? It will get kicked, and then where... No, maybe not. I just want this bishop to become more powerful, so maybe I do gain some initiative here. Yeah, that seems like a fair move, eh? I kind of want to keep the knight frozen there. My knight is miserable, eh? Bring it somewhere here, maybe? I do want to get the knight on this square. That would be really nice, actually. Know what I'm doing. Okay, let's maneuver it. This is one of the longest maneuvers I've ever had. But we're doing it. To be honest, we can keep it on this square. That's actually a really nice square for the knight e5. Okay. Threatening this now. Love it to see it. Love to see it. Okay. I'm sorry. I don't know what's going on, but maybe that's where I end the video, because this is starting to turn into a fever dream. What the hell are those last 3 games? This is not usually what the games are like. I feel like they're a lot more clinical when I play offline. You can go to my profile and analyze. Maybe that's not the case. But, bro, what? Okay, let's just end it. I thought